resides in this State Department of Economic Planning. Honorable Speaker, I have seen a former Speaker of this House tweeting saying that the NGCDF is illegal. And let me read, Honorable Speaker, because, you know, some of these things are very shameful and embarrassing. And, you know, I would hate to spend time here to castigate a former Speaker because you're also there, Madam Speaker, as a Speaker today. But when you say NGCDF is a corrupt, illegal, and unconstitutional slush fund to unjustly enrich the MPs, their families and cronies, and should therefore be scrapped, yet you have served in this House as a Speaker, presiding over 349 members of that House, and also strongly defended that fund. Well, you have served in this House, Honorable Speaker. But today, because you are annoyed, because we have just tabled and given notice of motion to appoint a member of Parliament of Mbere North as the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, if you are annoyed with that, please spare the rest of the country your anger, spare the rest of the country your bile. If you sat here as a Speaker for 10 years and justify the existence of NGCDF, but simply because today you are not a Cabinet Secretary and your member of Parliament has been promoted as a Cabinet Secretary, now you start taking your bile to the rest of the country and the rest of the House. I mean, it's embarrassing, it's shameful, it's uncalled for, and I would advise the culprits, your anger, spare the rest of the country your bile. If you sat here as a Speaker for 10 years and justify the existence of NGCDF, but simply because today you are not a Cabinet Secretary and your member of Parliament has been promoted as a Cabinet Secretary, now you start taking your bile to the rest of the country and the rest of the House. I mean, it's embarrassing, it's shameful, it's uncalled for, and I would advise the culprits to cool down, relax. There is life beyond public service. Yes. The day any one of us is not a member of Parliament here, or you are not in a position as a Cabinet Secretary or as a Speaker, Honorable Speaker, or even as a Chief, there is life beyond that. You can graze your goats, you can graze your cattle, you can rear your pigs like me. Yeah. Those who are doing poultry, like William Ruto, can also do poultry. And they will all be happy. Honorable Speaker, you do not have to be bitter with your son. You know, from one end of the mouth, you seem to be speaking for your son, who is, I think, 50 years old. From the other end of the mouth, you are so bitter with another son of yours from Mbere North who has been appointed as a Cabinet Secretary that you are now deriding the entire House and a system of NGCDF that has worked for the last almost 25 years. Honorable Speaker, this affront against NGCDF, Dr. Boniface Makoha must ensure that NGCDF not only continues to exist, but is well resourced. Because NGCDF is not for members of Parliament. I can very well do my representation, my oversight, and my legislative work as a member of Parliament without NGCDF. But I know there are children